Here we are in Botswana, and I'm knee-deep in the Okavango Delta, here to tell the story of the flow of water through what is known as the Jewel of the Kalahari. Expedition Blue Planet has arrived in Botswana, a country known for its diamonds, whose most precious jewel is the unique and pristine Okavango Delta. 85% of this landlocked African nation is covered by the Kalahari Desert. The Okavango is a miracle of water in a thirsty land. The legendary Map Ives joins us for 2 days of our Okavango Delta expedition. Born in eastern Botswana, Map has lived in the Okavango for over 30 years. A naturalist and explorer, he shares his encyclopedic knowledge of this unique ecosystem.
You need to almost understand the structure of the Central African rivers around the Okavango, the Kwando, the Quito, the Okavango, the Zambezi, the Kafuri, all these rivers that comprise the Central African waterways that are still in good shape. They haven't been engineered too much, they haven't been polluted too much, but along those are these old and ancient elephant movement routes. Other large mammals like buffalo, certainly hippopotamus spreading. So these waterways have become integral to the fact that South Central Africa has this very intact ecosystem, for want of a better word, a waterway ecosystem for large mammals. You have to understand water is life for these creatures. Simple as that. It's not complicated. Easy stuff. Water. I like it too.
Shroud of rain, Map takes the team out to explore the narrow, maze-like channels formed by the hippos that are critical to the flow of water through the delta.
So there's this tremendous filtration going on because of the slow pace of the water. So it's actually a fantastic natural filter system, which is what you get from nature. If you let it run a natural course and do not interfere with it with dams and other water interference, you can drink that water just like that. Take it out there, have a drink. Yeah, try that for sweet water. It's that clean and it's that pure. This is pristine. This is so clean that that those of us who live in it and study it realize that what we are observing and what we are seeing is the baseline for clean river delta systems around the world.
I may never leave.
You may never leave. You may physically leave, but your mind will never leave. Your soul will never leave. You'll take a piece of it with you. Just a little. A lovely little legend we have going. You know, you drink of the Okavango waters, they stay with you.
The delta leaves us with a sense of hope. It proves what can be accomplished when people reach consensus about the vital importance of water for all life on our planet.
After your travels, and probably before your travels, you knew how precious water was. But when you see it as clean as that, it'll start to make you really think of how the rest of the world needs to start thinking about this stuff before it's too late. And in the case of a natural place like the Okavango Delta, more and more of us are realizing that we need larger areas of biodiversity, larger areas that are running naturally. In other words, water coming in, the air flow in and out, like these giant lungs working, you know, taking in carbon dioxide. All these things are working towards the future of our planet.
With our shared passion for water and conservation, I know that Map and I will cross paths again. As we were reminded so often during our journey through the Okavango, water is life.